Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 621. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, that's Durham's online community paper, which you can check out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham or this weekend in Durham. I do hope that you can join me on camera by going to the Durham Skywriter Facebook page. You can go ahead and click on that link, and I'll bring you on right after I do the weather. But anyway, let me move my little keyboard here, put my iPad in its place. And now, with it being Saturday, that means I'm only going to be reading from the Let's Go calendar of events page. And of course, over the weekend, I just invite you to just check out the rest of the document, the website, when you have time. All righty, let's see. Oh, and I'll be doing the weather too. So let me just go ahead and scroll down to 21. Still celebrating Juneteenth, of course. Let's see what is going on today. So you might want to get an early start because I think it's going up to 90 today already. I think today isn't today the first day of summer? It is. I think. Well, yesterday was the summer solstice, so I think that was the longest day of the year. Anyway, I think today's the longest day of the year. In any case, we're celebrating summer already with it going up to 90. So you might want to get an early start on anything you wanted to plan to do besides or including going to Juneteenth. So let's get started. The Durham Farmers Market is going on right now until noon, and it is right there in Durham Central Park, which is 501 Foster Street. So you can buy fresh produce, etc. Park for free by going to the lot, which is just south of the Durham Farmers Market on Foster Street. Also, go just west to Morris and park for free in the Measurement Incorporated parking lot. I think that's where most people park. Okay, let's see. Oh, if you're using Snap EBT, be sure to stop at the manager's tent before or table before you go shopping because you can literally double your money when you go shopping at the Durham Farmers Market. They want all of us to have access to fresh produce and healthy foods. Okay, let's see. Now, the Durham Craft Market, they share Durham Central Park, and they will also be open until noon. You can visit all the various artists, see what they've made, maybe learn something, maybe purchase something. But anyway, just check it out and just enjoy this beautiful morning weather. Okay, the South Durham Farmers Market, they're also open from 8 until noon. They are at Hub RTP, 500 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. So again, if you're using Snap EBT, stop at the manager's tent before you shop so that you can literally double your money, or at least as far as shopping at the farmer's market is concerned. Okay, let's see what else is happening today. Now, it is 10 o'clock. Okay, so just started a few minutes ago. You can celebrate the 19th annual Juneteenth at Stagville. That was one of North Carolina's largest plantations. So you can learn a lot. Now, here's the thing. So you'll be touring this former plantation. It's really beautiful. You can learn the history by listening to stories describing the enslaved people's struggle for freedom. It's free admission. Now, here's the thing. Usually, most people, when you go to Stagville, you go to Old Oxford Road. But today they want you to go to, now it was a huge plantation, so there's actually two entrances. So they want you to go to the Horton Grove entrance, which is at 5925 Jock Road in Bahama. That's how big the plantation was. And if you hesitate, because I know a lot of Black folks don't like to think about slavery and they skip going to Stagville and miss out on seeing incredible African genius. The Great Burn, I suggest you check that out because some African visitors went to Stagville and they looked up when they went to the barn and they said that's how they're still building boats, ships, I should say, in Africa without screws, without nails. It's just perfect fitting together wood. It's just incredible works of art. They've withstood all the hurricanes and tornadoes through the years. So if you hesitate as a Black person to check out Stagville, you got to check it out. It's really hip. And I'm not going to give any personal feelings about slavery, but it's something that you've got to check out in terms of history, art, craftsmanship, etc. Even if you don't care about anything else, at the very least, check out the barn, the Great Barn. Okay, so this event, Juneteenth at Stagville, is from 10 until 2 today. Now, Black Market NC, in partnership with Cocoa Drip, they're hosting a Juneteenth market, and that is in the Lakewood Shopping Center over there by the Scrap Exchange, 2020 Chapel Hill Road. They'll start in a couple of hours, so that will be from noon until 3. They're going to have live entertainment, music by a DJ, a bouncy house, food truck, and more, free admission. Now, Boxyard RTP, they'll be featuring groovy, upbeat music by DJ Shahzad during the next Saturday's music series, and that will be from 11:30 until 2:30. Today, it's free, no pressure. You can sit and enjoy the music, and just know you're surrounded by restaurants. So if you get hungry, you buy a late breakfast or early lunch, or just a beverage or two. Okay. William M. Andrews is here saying, "Good morning, Bull City." Indeed. Good morning, William. All righty. And let's see, where are we now? Emerald Doulas. They are hosting the New Moms Meetup. It's going to be at their office, 5317 Highgate Drive, Suite 115. That will be from 12:30 until 2. And this is where local moms plus pregnant and trans moms and anyone identifying as a mom, you're invited to find a wealth of unconditional support, no judgment. You get encouragement, get some information, get some resources, and maybe a snack or two, and make friends with other local new moms or people who plan to be moms really soon. So it's a free event. You don't even have to register. You can bring your baby up to age 1 if you couldn't find a babysitter. And just in case, bring your mask, just in case someone is there who's pregnant and is just playing it really super safe. Okay, Spectacular Magazine, they're hosting the 20th annual NC Juneteenth celebration. North Carolina, now they change locations just about every year. So this year, they're on the campus of NCCU. So North Carolina Central University's Latham Surface Lot, Lawson and Lincoln Streets. That's going to be today. I suspect, now I live right down the street from there. I'm guessing that they'll be closing off Lawson. So just take note of that. But if I'm wrong, let me know. But anyway, this is going to be basically at Lawson and Lincoln. And this will be from 1 until 8. That's why I suspect they're going to be closing off the street. Like I said, I might be wrong. Anyway, they will be having live music performances. They're going to have food, merchandise vendors, exhibitors, and more. So this year's theme is the Ultimate Day Party, celebrating culture and freedom, and of course, free admission. Now, the Creatives Club, they'll be hosting a Juneteenth market at Fillory. This is a new place for me. I haven't heard of this one before. This is new for me. 3117 Guest Road, Suite A. That's going to be today from 3 until 7. And they'll be celebrating community, creativity, and connection with live music, local vendors, and a food truck, free admission. Of course, William's going to say his catchphrase that I love and cherish. It's a beautiful day in the Bull City. Indeed. I was waiting for him to type that out. Okay, more Juneteenth. The Bragtown Community Association, they're celebrating this year with the Merrick Moore Community Development Corps. They're hosting their 5th annual Juneteenth celebration in Lakeview Park, 3500 Dearborn Drive. This is going to be from 4 until 8. Oh, I forgot to check with Donna. I think, like they did last year, that they're going to allow you to park across the street at the church. I'm pretty sure that's probably still true, with it being a Saturday. But this is going to be from 4 until 8 in Lakeview Park. 3500 Dearborn Drive. They're going to have gospel performances by neighborhood churches. They're going to have live storytelling from Stagville descendants. We were just talking about Stagville, and also Bragtown residents. They're going to have a kids' fun zone, music, games, and prizes, comedy, community resources, and more. Free admission. Don't forget your lawn chair. Actually, when it comes to all of these Juneteenth events, don't forget your lawn chair or bring a blanket. Not for the parking lot. You want a lawn chair for the parking lot events. But anyway, for this event, you're welcome to bring a blanket. Now, the last time it rained was, I think, day before yesterday, so the ground might still be wet. I highly suggest if you plan to sit or have your kids sit on blankets that you might want to get one of those plastic tarps. You can get them for like as cheap as $1, $1.25. So maybe set down the tarp first and then put the blanket on top because sitting on plastic is uncomfortable. Hey, Roxanne is here, like I mentioned yesterday. Oh, did I? I hope I mentioned it. She asked me to mention it. Yesterday's show. She does a really great show. She covers epilepsy. And yesterday's show, which was at noon, she interviewed someone who, now this is a musician guy, right? After he has an epileptic event, seizure, he writes beautiful music, which is really wild. So if you missed the live show, the live interview, check it out at Seizure the Day NC on YouTube. There you go. All righty, now let's see. The Juneteenth that I was mentioning at Lakeview Park is from 4 until 8. And by the way, Donna said, I'm looking at the clock because Donna was saying yesterday, she was asking for help. They do need volunteers. So if you can get to Lakeview Park around noon-ish and help set up the tents, they would really, really appreciate that. So there you go. Now, as you might know, Sacred Grounds Coffee House, the Christian music venue at St. Paul United Methodist Church, 2700 North Roxborough Street, every Saturday, as just about every Saturday at 7:30, they have free concerts. So tonight they're going to have six-piece string band, Fair to Midland. Great name. So they'll be giving a free concert, free admission, but of course they will graciously accept any donation that you might want to make. Now, tomorrow, they're going to have Sunday morning meditation at the Shambhala Center of Durham, 733 Rutherford Street, over there by 9th Street. So this is going to be from 9 until noon, a drop-in event. You don't have to be there all 3 hours. But when you do go, you can learn how to meditate. If you always wanted to learn how, you can do so. It's free, and you can learn sitting meditation, and there's also something called walking meditation. Now, if you just can't make it in person, you prefer maybe to meditate in your jammies, that's fine because you can attend via Zoom. And again, that's going to be tomorrow, 9 until noon. And I've got the Zoom link for you right there on the Let's Go page. Also happening tomorrow, Triangle Dance Studio will be hosting the Sunday Salsa Social at the Triangle Meeting Place. Let's see, the address, 2603 South Miami Boulevard, 6:30 until 9:30. You can dance to salsa, bachata, cha-cha, kizomba, merengue, cumbia. So the dance lessons begin at 6:30 because you might say to yourself, I don't know how to dance any of those. That's fine. They'll teach you, and then they'll have open dancing. You can have lots of fun. Admission is 9, 7 for active military and students with current ID. And if you're 16 and younger, free. How about that? All right, let me put my iPad down here. And now let's look at the weather because we got a hot one. We got a hot one today. Let me get my little intro. Wait a minute. Here we go. Okay, let's see. Oh, it went up to 81. Okay, it was 80 a second ago. It is 80. Oh, they changed this because, see, a second ago it said 90. It's been adjusted. It's only going up to 89. Now, let me see about Chicago. I'm just curious. Because my niece was saying how hot it was. Oh my God, it's going to be 93 in Chicago. Oh, but they're getting rain and high winds. Back to Durham. Okay, so we're going to have a beautiful day. It's going to be sunny, partly sunny afternoon. And I don't mind that because if we're going to be out in Juneteenth, we don't want the sun like blasting down. So partly sunny is fine. So sunny right now until 2 ish, and then partly sunny afternoon. That's fine. And then cloudy tonight. No rain though. Oh, it's like the perfect day. So 81 right now, going up to 89. And then tomorrow, 92. Sunny tomorrow. Okay. Look at next week. 96, 97, 98, 97, 95, 95, 94, 94. It's going to be hot this coming week. So I'm going to, on the how to page, I'm going to put up my annual how to beat the heat and also how to tell the difference between heat stroke and heat exhaustion. It's so important to know the difference. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. As soon as the show's over, I'm going to put up my article on the how to page, how to tell the difference between heat stroke and heat exhaustion, because what you decide to do can be life changing or life saving. There's a difference, a big difference. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I want you to read the article so you can be ready for it, because people might need your help this summer. If we're going to have 90s all next week, yeah. So Donna, wait, let me get my glasses. It's a new last name for me. Donna Russell. Okay, hello, Donna. Good morning, Queen. Love that. Love that. Hope you're having a beautiful morning so far. Right now is perfect. And I suggest if you plan to go to the farmers markets, any of them, yeah, go now because it's going to be hot. And like I said, there's lots of Juneteenth happening today, so definitely go out and enjoy the weather. Protect now. If you're older, like I am, my doctor actually told me to start wearing sunglasses when I go out because I don't have cataracts or anything like that, but because of my age, I will be 70 in December. But anyway, when you get older, like me, you start developing the natural degradation of the eyes. And so start wearing, if you don't wear sunglasses as an older person, yeah, you should probably start wearing sunglasses. My doctor said if you continue to wear sunglasses at an older age, that slows down the degradation of your eyes, the deterioration. I don't know if I'm even using the right word. But anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. Wear sunglasses, protect your eyes. Just saying. I actually have a flip down visor. So when I'm driving, I can flip down the visor. It's like a sun shield. So you can get one of those from Amazon. I think I paid about 15, $20. Highly suggest, even if you're not becoming elderly, joining my age group, I suggest that you get one of those flip down visors because they're really cool. So, with that, have a beautiful weekend. Of course, I don't do Bull City Hangout on Sundays, but I will be back. Let's see if I'll be live on Monday. Let's see. Um, oh, you know what? I didn't add it to the calendar. Oh my goodness. There's going to be line dancing at Forest Hills Park tomorrow from 2 until 5, led by Marvis Henderson. Oh my goodness, because I'm supposed to DJ. Oh my God, that's going to be from 2 until 5 under the shelter at Forest Hills Park tomorrow at 2. I'm going to add that to the Let's Go page. Totally forgot. I'm glad I had it on my calendar. Yeah. So definitely, I hope to see you there tomorrow. Oh my goodness. And then live, Bull City Hangout at noon on Monday. If you want to join me on camera, that would be super awesome. And with that, have a great weekend. Hopefully, see you tomorrow. I might see you at Juneteenth. I do plan to be at the Bragtown. I might go to I might just float around all day today, going to as many Juneteenth celebrations as possible. But I'm definitely going to Bragtown. And with that, have a beautiful day and a weekend. And I'll see you on today, tomorrow, at Forest Hills Park, and then on YouTube LinkedIn, Blue Sky, Facebook, and what else? Twitter, noon on Monday. Ciao for now.